Alright, welcome. This is going to be an allied ranked game. We're trying to get through our placement games and rank this season for season 11. It's against MOSHE Dayan. MOSHE Dayan at the time of this game was the 397th ranked Silver Axis player. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, drop a like on the video, and a comment, and I appreciate you watching. Let's get right to the gameplay. Alright, Russia, round number 1. So, doing something a little bit different this time. I've been doing the 4 infantry, 2 tank buy for a while, but decided to switch back to 4 infantry and 3 artilleries right now. The 2 tanks, the purpose of the 2 tanks is to prevent Germany from stacking Karelia round 1. And I never end up using the tanks to hit it. So I figured I'm not using them. I'm going to go back to getting that extra unit for Russia. So we are just going to open up with standard 912. Simply because I have yet to find, although there is a new philosophy out called the West Russia Jam, which I have never tried. It has been tried on me, and it has its potential. I think bad dice ruined it last time, but I'm going to look more into that, and maybe we'll try it at some point. But right now, we're just going to stick to the old 912. Alright, well that was pretty abysmal in Ukraine. We did not take it. And we lost. Wow. We're kind of screwed. We lost the... They killed the bomber, but we lost everything else. So this may be quick. Oh, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'll go here. Go here. And we're going to have to make a mad dash. Oh, man. Horrifying. All right. Oh, man. Seriously, the Russian opener is just so game unfriendly. It's like if you have dice like that, you're just, eh. Oh well. Alright. That's it for Russia round 1, and I'll see you guys back for United Kingdom round number 1. Alright, United Kingdom round number 1. So this game is where I had the absolutely god-awful Ukraine attack, which basically once you fail Ukraine, it leaves West Russia vulnerable. And there's really no way to stop my opponent from doing what he did, which is to capture everything on the front lines. So he actually used the battleship and the transport here to take the Caucasus. Instead of like dropping stuff in Egypt or moving it out to take the cruiser, he did take the cruiser out with this submarine here. And then his purchase was good. A tank, 9 infantry, and an artillery. And he set it up to grab more guys and either take them back to the Caucasus or take them down to Egypt. So he's actually setting up to... it's a good setup, I think. But obviously, it was lent itself because of my shitty roll here. But because he did all this stuff here and he put three planes in Ukraine and he doesn't have a bomber... because I did actually kill the bomber. I'm going to drop a fleet here in 7. Because I think the only way I'm going to do this is if I put a lot of pressure on Germany's back end here. And so I got to start landing. I got to start landing as soon as possible. And I got to decide if I'm going to go I think I am going to go KJF. I don't know. God, this map sucks. All right, we'll see what we can do. So a couple things I'm going to do. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my destroyer, and I'm going to take one fighter, and let's see, my bomber. Okay, you know what? I like that. Okay. I'm going to try to kill that sub. I am going to kill his transport here. Did I say what I bought? I bought a fleet. Yeah, I bought 3 dudes, an aircraft carrier, and a destroyer. And then we're going to try something. We're going to take 1 infantry, this fighter, and this fighter, and try to take the Caucasus back for Russia. At the very least, kill this guy so that Russia can walk into it and not have to trade it. Let's see here. And then I guess we'll do the cruiser and the aircraft carrier and try to kill this transport. And then I love this move now. Probably because it's working, so it probably won't work now. But I've been taking New Guinea like every turn, every game now. It's just a pain in the ass for Japan to worry about taking it back. It's only one IPC, but this transport usually gets killed anyway. I mean, I guess I could sail it around the Horn, but I think I need to do something right now. So that's what I'm going to do, is try to just cause as much chaos for Japan here. Alrighty. And maybe I'll take this tank and move it down here. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll move the tank into Africa. I think I will. Because I didn't buy any transports this turn anyway, so I probably won't be making landings till round 3, which is kind of sucky, but it is what it is. So I think that's all the combat I want to do. All right. Okay, I absolutely love the New Guinea battle. 16 rounds of combat. 16 rounds of combat to capture New Guinea, to roll 1-1. But I'm now, I think, 3 for 3 taking it, so it's kind of silly, but it keeps saying unlikely. But it is actually, if you do the calculator, 66% battle in your favor. So this usually dies anyway. Yeah, like I said, I could run it around the Horn, but I'm hoping that he decides to kill this and maybe doesn't have enough, has a little bit less to attack Pearl Harbor with. Right? If he uses the sub, I mean, I guess if he's smart, he'll use the aircraft carrier. But who knows? Because they got to do something about this too, so. Alright, we are going to move our destroyer into 34. We're going to grab 2 dudes. We're going to drop them into trans. We're going to move these guys out of Egypt. This guy forward. We're going to drop our fighters in Moscow. We're going to take this fighter to C-Zone 7. We're going to take this fighter to C-Zone 7. We're going to put our bomber in Canada. This was done to me a couple games ago. If Japan's not paying attention, this bomber here can kill 62 and land over here. So if he decides to throw like unprotected transports in 62 or 60, This bomber here in Canada, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, can land here in the Soviet Far East and kill his unguarded transports. So, I saw that once and I thought it was awesome. So I decided to incorporate it into my UK strategy for round 1 when it's applicable. All right, so I think that's everything we need to do here. So we're going to throw 3 guys in India, an aircraft carrier, and a destroyer into Sea Zone 7. And that is going to be United Kingdom round number 1, and I'll see you guys back for USA round number 1. Okay, United States round number 1. So, Japan, he bought a transport, a destroyer, a tank, an infantry, and an artillery. Wait a minute, I think. Transport, destroyer, infantry, and a tank and an artillery. Okay. Unfortunately, he's going to lose this transport, though, because this bomber here is going to kill it and land in Soviet Far East. I don't know if he didn't see the bomber there or if this was a misclick and he didn't... he meant to mobilize both things to 60 or 62. I don't know. But he's going to lose this transport. I think my only option, because I had such a poor Russia 1, is to try to occupy Japan as much as possible and use United Kingdom to land as much stuff as I can on Germany's west end here, and just try to keep Russia alive as much as possible. I don't have any combat. I was going to take Morocco, but I think I'm not going to take Morocco. I'm just going to wait and ship these guys to Africa and via French West Africa and just work them around, because I don't want them to... 2 fighters against 2 destroyers. It's probably not going to win. Then I got to deal with this battleship too. So obviously I would like to get some troops into Morocco, but I guess I'll move them into Africa. That's going to be my option. I went ahead and just bought a straight all-in the Pacific purchase. 2 subs, 2 destroyers, and a carrier, because he did not do Pearl Harbor. So I'm going to have a pretty decent sized fleet here, and I'm going to combine it with my remaining sub and cruiser from United Kingdom, and we're going to give this some heartache, hopefully. We'll see. So we're not going to do any combat. Alright, for the non-com, we're going to grab these 4 units. And we're going to take him down to French West Africa. Our cruiser's going to 56. Our destroyer's going back to 19. Our aircraft carrier's going up there. And we're going to put a fighter on it. Actually, wait a minute. We're going to put this fighter on it. And this fighter on it. Our sub's going up here. Our destroyer's going up here. Then we're going to send this fighter and this fighter to 56. We're going to send our bomber. Where do we want our bomber to go? Let's send it to... We'll send it to West United States, just in case we have to take Hawaii back. If he decides he's going to take Hawaii, we might have just a massive naval battle in round 2, which would be okay. Let's see what else. This guy is going to go back to Western United States. Oh, I think I meant to take this tank and put him in Africa. And I forgot to do that. Shit. Did I say I wanted to do that? I don't know. Maybe not. Alrighty. That kind of sucked. Okay, so we're going to move these guys back to Kazakh, and our fighter here is going to go... Let's see here. Let's put it in trans. Right, yeah. Alright. I think that's it for USA. Alright, so we're going to throw our aircraft carrier, our 2 destroyers, and our 2 submarines into the west. And that is going to do it for America. Round number 1. We're just going to buy an infantry and... Oh, we don't have enough money. What did I do? Oh, because I had a terrible opener. So let's do... Oh, you know what I want to do? Let me see here. I don't have 28. I only have 26. Now let's do 6 and 2. Alright, for our combat move here, we're going to take K-Tung. And we're going to take the Caucasus back. And we're going to hit these 2 tanks. With 1 artillery. Dude, we have no infantry left. This may be a short game. And a fighter. No, because I wanted to kill it, right? Let's see here. Let's do 1 more guy. Oh, man. This is thin to win, but we're going to try it anyway. Alright. Damn. Okay. Well, hopefully we'll have enough to buy something next turn. Because we're going to need it. Okay, combat was pretty good. Neither tank got a hit back. We are going to lose these guys. They're going to be crushed. But... Actually, you know what? Let's see here. Where can this guy go? I guess we'll put him in Moscow. And then these guys are going to go over here. Because our bomber can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. The bomber can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and end up over there. Oh, hell yes. Okay, so actually, we're going to move this guy forward. This fighter will go here. And then we will be able to, let's see, if I did the math right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yep. Okay. So that worked out. It's still pretty damn thin, but... Alright. Man, this is going to be just ugly. Oh, God, I hate it. And he had a good buy. So this may be a short game too. But whatever. That's why you play the game, right? Maybe he'll have shitty dice. But man, that was a mistake not moving this United Kingdom tank to Africa. I could have used him. I definitely could have used him. Because I can't buy a navy yet anyway. Well, actually, I can. I'm going to, matter of fact. Because all he's got is... Well, it depends what he does with these fighters, I guess. But even if he goes here, 1, 2, 4, he can get up to here. 1. He can get back to Northwestern if he decides to do that, but not France. Alright, we'll have to see. We might even be able to take Northwestern and mini stack it since he doesn't have a lot of troops here. Alright. That is going to be it for Russia. And then we're going to put everything into Russia. All right. All right, and at least we can buy an artillery and 7 guys next turn. So that's going to do it for USA round number 1. Russia round number 2, and I will see you guys back for UK round number 2. Alright, United Kingdom round number 2. So this may be a short game. Germany bought a bomber, a tank, 2 artilleries, and 7 infantry. And he's got his plane set up. I'm not a huge fan of the planes in Karelia because they can't hit C-Zone 7. Planes in Finland, he could hit C-Zone 7. And I'd have to move my fleet or not build a fleet or do whatever. All he's got now that can really hit C-Zone 7 is 2 fighters and a bomber. But he's closing in on Russia. I mean, I don't even know how much longer this can hold out, to be honest. And unless I start landing here, it ain't going to matter. So, one thing, though, is he did miss my bomber in Canada, so he's going to lose his transport. So Japan's only going to have 1 active transport in the Pacific, which is down in 49. And I'm going to have a decent-sized American fleet in 44, but it might not be enough because of how bad Germany is crushing me. But I'm going to add to the little C-Zone 7 fleet, so I bought a fighter, a destroyer, a transport, an infantry, and an artillery. Those are for India. I'm going to take these 2 fighters and land them in Russia, and then we're going to have only 1 fighter, 2 destroyers, and an aircraft carrier to go against 2 planes. Maybe we'll just send 1 fighter to Russia. So we'll have 2 fighters here, because we're going to send an American fighter as well. So we're just going to be hanging on for dear life. Let's see. But for the combat, I think we're going to take Egypt back. Let's take Egypt back. And that's it. That's all we can do. Can't really move to C-Zone 3 because I can't put anything unguarded here. So the setup, the German defense setup's pretty good in that regard. But I really can't do anything else but attack Egypt and just hope. We're going to lose Burma probably this turn. But obviously we're so close to losing Russia. And the other thing is I got to leave myself a note to block this. Because he can use these tanks to swoop down here and hit India. Although he probably wouldn't. Yeah. It's probably not a good idea for him to go down here and try to blitz in there, but whatever. Okay, so let's see. Let's run Egypt and see if we... Oh, wait a minute. And we're going to kill this transport. Which I fucking love. So, let's do that. and we'll see what happens. Alright, so combat was alright. We lost a guy in Egypt. Gonna move this guy up to Anglo-Egypt Sudan. This is gonna be a little bit of a challenge for him to take back. It's not gonna be a walk in the park. I'm gonna move one infantry over there. I should move more. He can't. India's in no danger at all. Do I want him to go with one? I want him to kill my stuff here, though. That's the thing. Alright. If he does... Well, that's okay. If he does, that means he's not... he's not going to take... he won't attack Russia, so I guess if he does that, that wouldn't be too terrible. Oh man, I don't have a whole lot else to do here. Oh yeah, here we go. So we're gonna take this tank, go up to Sea Zone 7, drop him there. We're gonna take our destroyer and go up to Sea Zone 7. We're gonna take one fighter and take it over to Russia. This fighter's gonna go back to Russia too, so that should be okay. And I think that's all we're going to do. Like I said, not a whole lot. Oh, what do I have to correct here? Oh, my bomber. My bomber has to go to Yakut. That bomber's fine there. Now he's going to have to defend this. Alright, so that does it for United Kingdom round number 2. Let me mobilize a fighter to Sea Zone 7, a transport, and a destroyer. And then we'll mobilize an artillery and an infantry into India. Alright. We're not completely out of it yet, but we're not in a great position. And Russia looks in really bad shape. But I think I have 25 money. Let me look at that. I have 25 money, so I can buy another 7 infantry and an artillery. So we're not going to be... We'll have a decent stack of infantry here. I just got to start landing over here somehow. I got to start dropping stuff either in Finland or Norway or in France or maybe even Karelia. I might even just be able to go there, but probably not because of all the planes and stuff. So I'll probably have to do Finland, Norway. Then we'll move these 2 transports probably back over to America and buy, like a couple more units for Africa, and we'll just keep shucking stuff to Africa. Let's see here. This bomber can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah. So that is no good. So the bomber, these are vulnerable now. So let me put a note. Not safe. All right. They are not safe. Okay. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they're safe from these planes, but not this bomber. So maybe we'll send the transports. Who knows? Over here in the Pacific. I don't know. All right, that's going to do it for United Kingdom round 2, and I'll see you guys back for USA round number 2. Alright, welcome back. This is the end of the game. So my opponent, MOSHE DAYAN, timed out. He never took his turn. So after I finished my United Kingdom turn, 24 hours expired and he never came back. So we ended up winning this game, which we really had no business winning. Our Russian opener was pretty catastrophic, and we were hanging on for dear life pretty much from the opening bell. But I mean, we still would have played on even if I lost Moscow. I'm not one to forfeit right away, and I had a decent sized fleet, and the United Kingdom still had some money, and United Kingdom already had a fleet here that was going to be pretty good to start landing. So I was definitely not completely out of the game, but definitely I feel like I was behind. If you look at the war report, I was 27 attack power lead down, and he was going to add to that when he bought stuff for Japan. So I was most likely going to be probably around 35 attack power deficit, which is not good. I still had a decent amount of money with all my powers, but Germany had 50 that he collected, and Japan was already at 31 and had 35 remaining. So definitely I was behind in this game. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this game and the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys back for another video.